Glen Burtnik left Styx in 2003 to be closer to his home. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison. Wanted to be close to the family. The 2003 after the first leg of the Cyclorama tour with Journey and REO Speedway, and after that finished up, Glen left the band. More than likely, he gave his notice prior, and then Ricky Phillips has replaced him. And yes, as everybody knows, Glen was the guitarist and vocalist on Edge of the Century with Dennis DeYoung in 1990. Returned to the band in 1999 when Chuck went into semi-retirement and took over bass. There were reports going around too that he wasn't happy because he wasn't singing as much in the band. I did hear that as well. But honestly, when there's three other main singers in the band, what's Glen going to honestly expect? To be honest with you, it wasn't like Tommy Shaw wasn't in the band anymore. Because when he returned to the band, Tommy was in the band. Dennis left. But the only time he played with them with Dennis in 1999 was that Disney benefit show where he just played bass guitar. He didn't do any singing. If you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out there, subscribe to me. Thank you very much for the continued love, honor, and support. It's really appreciated. Sean Morrison Enterprises is the place to go if you'd like to make a small donation to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel. Let me give a shout out to James. James, you did ask this question on a previous video. I'm going to answer it here, asking how to get in contact with Glen Burtnik. The best bet I would say is try him on Facebook, because he is on Facebook. I know he has a couple of pages. I believe he posts on both of them, because I follow one of them myself. Over the years, ever since Glen Burtnik left Styx, he still does perform, obviously, over the last 20 years. Does he do tours? No. Does he play less than Dennis DeYoung? That's a good question. Maybe they play the same amount. I'm not sure, but he has a Beatles tribute that he's been involved with for a long time. I know he's been a fan of the Beatles. Every so often you might see a solo show from him, mostly in his area of New Jersey. And there's even a clip on YouTube with him playing the Styx song Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. Believe it or not, who's on the guitar with him? James Leahy, the one that I call the Dennis DeYoung imposter, the one that I call the James Young imposter in Dennis DeYoung's band. It's very interesting, yeah. Probably do know each other from the same music scene, of course. Me being from the New York City, New Jersey area. Do know a lot of these musicians as well, but on a serious note, those that don't know about his earlier solo albums, you can definitely check him out. One of his most known songs was a top 70 single called Follow You. And those that remember Wayne's World, he had a song in there called Not So Far Away, which was a solo song as well. So those that have answered, that's the reasons why he left Styx. Mainly because he wanted to be closer to home by family. He didn't really want to do the longer touring. Between 1999 and 1993, Styx obviously started what now becomes tons of touring each year, or sometimes now over 130 shows a year. Think of it, Dennis DeYoung did not want to do long tours. Do the math. Edge of the Century, there wasn't a long tour, so maybe it didn't bother him as much. And obviously now, with Tommy Shaw, Lawrence Gowan, and James Young as the main singers in the band, he's the fourth. And then performing, he only gets to sing one song, possibly two, depending upon if it's a headliner or not. And maybe that's what he did not want to do. He wanted to sing more, but what can you do? So that's reasons why Glen Burtnik left Styx. Shame, shame, shame.